Hello, this is Ron Edwards, Master Sommelier and Director of Wine Education for Winebow. I want to introduce you to a really great wine from Lebanon today from the property of Massaya. Massaya is a property that splits its winemaking between Mount Lebanon in a place called Fakra, as well as down in the Bekaa Valley itself. This wine is the Terraces de Baalbeck, and it's made at over 1,000 meters above sea level in the foothills of Mount Lebanon, overlooking the ancient historic site of the Baalbeck Temple, which is both a temple to Bacchus as well as Venus and Jupiter. And it's one of the highest as in altitude temples that the Romans ever built. So more about the wine though. This is made in a very sort of Southern Rhone blend style. It's Grenache, Mourvedre, and Syrah. 55% Grenache and 30% Mourvedre, and then the rest is Syrah. And the altitude that you get here is a real factor, and what we see in the wines of Massaya is the ability for something that's in the Mediterranean and in what is basically the Middle East to ameliorate the effect of the heat and humidity from the ocean by the first range of mountains, Mount Lebanon. Then the Bekaa Valley rises into the next level of mountains that separate it from the heat of the desert when you move into Syria. And winemaking here is 7,000 years old, so there's definitely no shortage of history. There has been a lot of French influence in Lebanon based on post-World War I management of the country, and there's a tie there, both philosophy of grape growing as well as even grape varietals. So it's very natural that this would be a Southern Rhone blend because the climate suits it too. This area is really blessed with great soils too. It's iron-based clays with calcareous material, and you pull altitude into it. Really great, really great. So let's give it a taste and see what we've got going on. So it starts off with this black plum meets white pepper, ripe to stewed strawberries, and then into this sort of brooding mix of forest berries that have been crushed. There's a mix of lavender and rose petal. There's this herbal twinge like fresh sage. There's definitely power in the nose. You can tell that when you get to this wine, it's going to have some power and weight to it. The glass shows these heavy tears that are indicating a lot of body. And the last piece here is that there is somewhere between a damp earth and a beautiful like tanned leather aroma. Maybe some people would call it cigar wrapper, like the outside leaf. Wine is really wonderfully rich in texture, but not overwhelming. Prickly and sort of lively on the tongue. The wine does see oak aging, but it's all old oak, and that shows here in a little bit of development of the fruit, as well as just a smidge of sweetness like vanilla, but not enough to say, oh, there's definitely oak here. It's just more of a softening thing. All the fruit is the same. It's the black plum, it's the stewed strawberry, definitely sort of a mix of crushed forest berries. There's that sage note definitely comes through. The spicy white pepper has a little bit of black pepper in here as well. And then it moves into those savory things you would actually eat as an appetizer sort of thing. There's cured meat here and just almost a velvety texture to this wine. Really gorgeous, long finish, definitely suited to rich dishes on the table. If you're looking at fall and you're thinking about the things we eat as the temperatures start to drop, this is a perfect wine for that. If you're someone who likes Châteauneuf-du-Pape, you should buy this wine. If you are someone who likes the Rhone Valley in general, you're going to like this wine. Not that Lebanon is trying to be those things, but if you like that style, this wine is right up your alley. I hope you go find a bottle. Reach out to Winebow if you can't find one, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I have.